Here is the step-by-step process for how you are going to travel to the beautiful Medellin, Colombia, and spend less than $500 in 5 days. Really, you could do like 10 days or more, but I know that that's not feasible for a lot of people to travel for like a super long period of time. That's why I'm saying at least 5 days. Get ready to take notes, hit share, hit save, drop in the comments if you're ready. First of all, we're gonna start off with the neighborhood you're gonna stay in. Now listen, I have visited probably at least 6 different neighborhoods. They're called barrios in Colombia, in Medellin. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna stay in Poblado because Poblado is overpriced. Is it technically the most popular place to stay? Sure, but guess what? You're gonna overpay. And you're gonna have a mid experience. And you can go stay in a neighborhood like Envigado, which is the area I'm in right now, and you're gonna save a lot more money. So first things first, whenever you book your accommodations, you're gonna book in Envigado, okay? And by the way, in my budget travel masterclass, I show you how to get the best deals on flights and accommodations. So definitely make sure you grab that. Okay, so next you're gonna start planning the things that you are going to do. And the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna look up and see if there are any local holidays during your trip. Now, you can also reverse this if you wanna look up holidays and plan your trip around that. But the point I wanna make about the local holidays is, y'all, not just in Colombia, but in a lot of places, the holidays, just like in the US, they're really big, but you don't have to spend a lot of money. I told y'all that there was an event called the Black Joy Parade that me and my husband went to. Y'all, it cost us $30, and it was an all-day event. And when I tell you it was so fun, it was so fun. So make sure you look up any holidays or any like local events that are happening that you can participate in and pay local prices. Next, you're gonna start looking up free things to do in Medellin. Y'all, what I actually really love about Medellin is like, yes, you can do experiences and excursions, but you can come here and not do any of like the typical things and still have an amazing time. Medellin is such a beautiful city, and it's known for like its nature and all of that. You can go see a botanical garden. They have a lot of really dope parks that you can go walk around, or like old neighborhoods. So start looking some of those up. Okay, now you're in Colombia, now you are in Medellin, you're in Envigado, and you're going to start planning to go out and have these $4 and $5 lunches. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Y'all, all of these meals literally cost less than $5 USD. This is not an exaggeration, and that is very, very common in Colombia for lunch specials. You just need to go to the local spots. I'm telling y'all how to travel on a budget.
This is a normal thing here. It is very normal to be able to get an entire plate of food with an appetizer and a fresh juice for $5 or less. So listen, do what you want for dinner, do what you want for breakfast, but y'all, we're gonna keep this food budget low by having a $5 lunch. And let me give y'all a little bonus. This one for the ladies. Okay? Instead of getting your hair done, instead of getting your hair braided, instead of getting your pedicure and your manicure, all of that before you come, get it done in Medellin. I paid $60 for these braids. I paid $19 for this full gel manicure. I paid $20 for a full gel pedicure, and I am happy to share my resources with you if you're interested, if you're really about that life. That's a little bonus tip. Listen, this is for when y'all really want to step into that global girly mindset, but it's gonna save you some money. And last but not least, and some of y'all are probably gonna be like, Bianca, you're crazy, but I personally feel like this is the absolute best part of travel. You're going to link up with some locals. Now, Hold on. When I say link up with some locals, that can mean a lot of different things. It could mean talking to your Uber or taxi driver on the way from the airport if they speak English, or if you're able to use, Google Translate, which I show you how to do in my budget travel masterclass. It can be something as simple as that, or you can go to a language exchange, or you can go on Facebook and look up groups of expats and see what they recommend doing. Y'all, the locals are gonna know how to ball out on a budget. The locals are the people who are living here in their everyday life. They're not gonna be like, oh, if you wanna have fun here, you gotta go do all of this expensive stuff. Y'all, and this is the most beautiful part of travel, is immersing yourself in other cultures and talking to other people. And honestly, even if you're talking to expats who live in Medellin, that's fine, but I encourage you to, meet some Colombians. Men, be careful and don't be weird, because, you might get drugged, but that's a whole other conversation. If you follow those steps, you will not spend $500. You won't do it. Y'all, Medellin is such an amazing budget travel destination. And if you want more on how to travel on a budget, get my budget travel masterclass, Abroad on a Budget, because there are more than 40 different travel hacks in there, y'all. 90-minute class, itsthebomb.com. Take my word for it. Let me know what questions you have.